Welcome back, I'm Tedward. Welcome to an unfamiliar garage and welcome to the new Porsche 911 Dakar. We're taking it to Cars and Coffee. It's early, we're not morning people. We've got the Topher, we've got Emily, we've got exhaustion because none of us have slept very well for days, but we need to go see some cars and some people. So let's see if we can put our happy, smiley YouTuber faces on and go to a car show. Oh. All right, this thing is really cool. I think it's Alex Gray. We've got the carbon buckets. It's based off of a 911 GTS. So it's got plenty of power, 473 horsepower, I believe. Let's get her started up. Key is in my pocket, I hope. Our 3-liter flat 6 twin turbo jumps to life, and we have our drive mode selectors here, and it's cool because it's a Dakar, so you've got rally and off-road, which are just strange to see in a 911. We're not used to that. Thank you, parking sensors. I'm gonna hold, I don't trust that. We're gonna hold that while we drive, I think. I think we would have just taken the Dakar, but there's 3 of us. And there's no back seats in the Dakar because it has to make room for, well, first they wanted to make it lighter, so there's no back seats. But second, there's these crazy like hydraulic pumps for the suspension to go do Baja crazy off-road things. So, such is the life of packaging an off-road 911. And Chris is ahead of us in his 2009 Cobalt SS. That car is insanely cool. It has 57,000 miles. It's like the mintiest thing, and that would have been like, for me in my sort of like middle-class suburb, that would have been like the rich kid's car. Like their parents would have bought them that, and it would have been like, how did you get a $25,000 car? Today I feel like the internet teaches us that rich kids drive this, but before we were watching all those crazy YouTubers getting Ferraris and stuff, that's probably what I would have considered like, whoa, you folks got money. Quick fuel stop for a little Cobalt. We definitely sucked down some gasoline in this thing yesterday, so I'm actually gonna Venmo him because I used a lot of his gas yesterday. I was gonna offer, they have really good chicken at this gas station. Do they really? Some breakfast. Breakfast chicken? I'm gonna Venmo you because I used a lot of your gas yesterday. One thing that's really weird about this car is I can't reach the, I can't reach these buttons unless I like lean way over. Like this is where my hand is and this is where the buttons are. So I find myself just putting the windows up with my right hand, which is really weird. It's very non-ergonomic. I mean, we forgive things when they're Porsches, but that's a little annoying. All right, we don't want to spill coffee in this beautiful car. And yeah, I would use this cup holder, but this is like a normal sized mug, but it just doesn't fit in this cup holder. What a great car. You can just nail Michigan bumps. This is the car for America. Porsche told us we can't take it off-road, and that is a totally fair request. There's very limited numbers of these cars, and they don't want to get them all messed up, because I think they do sell these. And the thing is though, in Michigan, all the roads are off-road. They're all beat up, they're all destroyed, and this car just does so well in feeling like you're not beating the crap out of it or like about to smash up a magnesium wheel on an on-ramp because there's a gap in the concrete. Ooh, old school Lotus. Beauty. Man, that's how you know this is like a legit Cars and Coffee, because people are like already leaving at 8 something. Come on, that's nuts. But we've got something a little special. Let's see if we can't find our friends. Beautiful. Thanks. What a great little show. This is the thing about Michigan, is they literally have everything. You'll find all the cars. It's not all just muscle cars. There is enthusiasm for everything out here. Oh, check out that little...
I just saw an SVT Lightning, and that's all I really care about looking at. Oh, there's another one right there. Or is that a Lightning? got lightning wheels on it.
That green SS is pretty dope. Here's the thing about these events, especially in Michigan, you see stuff that you're like, I can't believe this is a Survivor. And here's this Ford Probe. It is so good.
Permission to say, I used to have one of these.
Of course you did. That's so sick. Yeah. Oh, look at this interior. It's got the seatbelt guys.
Oh, I know there's a white one in Howell. No, but I mean, it didn't need engine work, but it's like not in great shape. They want like 3 years.
This is your style, buddy.
This is me, yeah. Look at that shifter. Very short.
Very short. See, like, there's gonna be like Ferraris and crazy rare stuff, but like, I see a Ford Probe that isn't rusted into the ground, and I'm pretty psyched.
There's a lot of cars here.
We woke up. It was hard.
It was hard.
We're not morning people.
I slept in.
Charles slept
We
in.
slept in.
It's great.
Dang, check out this Factory 5.
Pilots for fun, not for profession. But so he's got the same plate on his car, but it's a California plate. So
That is so. I'm not very tall. This is alarmingly low.
anytime.
Very like Ford GT inspired headlights. Super cool. That if you think like a Huracan has rake on the windscreen, that's basically flat. This Del Sol has no engine in the front, but it does have a fuel tank. So let's see what's in the back. I see smiles, so it must be good. Ready? Okay, a mid-engine Del Sol. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Taco Bell livery.
Taco Bell livery.
Oh my god.
Who isn't happy about this?
Effortlessly cool. So cool.
That's great.
When I was a kid, this was my favorite car.
Me too. I'm a big Austin Healey guy. Pretty solid cars and coffee and an incredible breakfast with the gang. We're gonna need a nap, and then we gotta go for a run, and then we gotta go play with this Dakar a little more. First impressions.
Faster than I thought it would be, but I kind of wish there was more like drama. Like, it's such smooth linear power, and this is kind of just like a 911 thing in general, but you almost wish with a limited car like the Dakar, they would have made it a little bit more chaos. Like, you wish you had more like...
Okay, so I'm not crazy when I say like it feels like a 911 that's just taller.
It feels like a tall 911 GTS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's like insanely good.
Oh, it is.
But
Yeah.
you don't get in that car and immediately think like, this is crazy. It
Yeah.
just kind of drives like a 911, which is actually a high compliment for a vehicle like this. The fact that it still behaves normally on tires like this is kind of bonkers.
It does, yeah. The other thing is, it's a little bit anxious on the highway. I think with it being lifted up on these big tires, like very small adjustments, it's like, oh, where are we going? Where are we going on the highway? So, I don't know, it's fun, but yeah, I don't know. Need to get a couple more impressions before I give my full opinion. How was your driving the Cobalt?
I had so much fun. This car always brings joy. And it's giving me all kinds of GM dings.
I was gonna say the whole background of that vlog piece is GM thing.
Look, we're trying to give the reality of my forgetfulness, and this is really what would happen. I would leave the keys in the car. All wrapped up with cars and coffee. Now we're just spending some time in Ann Arbor with the Dakar after we dropped off the Cobalt, which, man, I love that Cobalt. But look how gorgeous this car is, and look how much it fits into the world. I hope that Porsche makes something like this that isn't special edition. They make like a Porsche 911D or something where we get to just have the luxuries of a pothole consuming road car, and it doesn't have to be like a $300,000 collectible that
That's right.
is just aimed at going to bring a trailer.
Give me this with no plaque on the dash, Porsche.
Watch as he breaks his wheels. Traction control steps in a little early, like it could definitely let you hang it a little more without jumping in, but it's fine. I think it's worried about these tires. It's just like, oh my God, it's used to like, you know, some crazy sticky rubber. And these tires don't add that much road noise. I mean, we've been out on the highway and I think it just feels like a normal 992, just more capable in like the wrong ways. It's not capable in the sense of like grip and handling. It's like capable in the sense that like I don't have to pothole dodge.
Yeah. The road noise comes when you add the roof rack.
Ooh.
That's when she gets loud, like the Storado we had.
Still highly recommend.
Yeah.
You know, I've not once thought about this car and thought, you know, it would be perfect if it was a manual.
I haven't either.
I just thought about that. I'm like, you know, I really do like this car just as it is.
Yeah.
Look at this bump. Oh my God. That would have been the whole front lip of a GT3.
And this one.
Not in this, baby. I love it when they drive the lawnmower to the gas station. Yep, just bring it to the gas station. Okay. It's a beautiful evening to take the Dakar for a cheeky run. And we just found a guy who's about to fly. So, I'm gonna show you, it sounds insane. He's literally in a field and he's about to be airborne. And if this Dakar gets damaged, this is the proof of why the roof is smashed in by a human. There's a 2-stroke engine on the back of this thing with a propeller. I feel like these guys would be like arrested anywhere else. Like if you were doing this in a park in Boston, they'd be like, yeah, straight to jail. It's just gonna take off over these kids. Oh! They're coming this way. Don't hit the Dakar. Oh my God, does this seem dicier than... This is wild. That was a lot sketchier than I thought it was gonna be.
You had like no control taking off, it looks like. It's like you have the faith of the winds and that's about it. It's like sailing.
Oh my God. Well, he didn't hit the Porsche, so...
Yet. He's still up there.
Still gotta land.
It could still happen.
Here he goes. Oh, that was so good.
Slightly different exhaust note from that one.
I think that one's a Husqvarna. That one maybe a Honda.